Takes a step forward when AMC hopes to be open to the public.
You're watching Today in St. Louis.
Good Thursday morning, taking a live look right now over St. Louis. And look, you can see it is really foggy and hazy out there this morning. Kind of looks a lot like it did yesterday morning. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Allie Corey. Savannah is enjoying some time off. Now, Anthony, yesterday at this time, we were actually dealing with some flash flooding across the area.
Yeah.
So are we dealing with anything like that again today?
Well, the fog is helping us a little bit now. We have to recover from that type of weather, and that's going to allow for some showers to develop. But it's really the tale of two types of weather here. You look west of St. Louis, you've got sunshine, beautiful blue skies, some puffy cumulus clouds over Moscow Mills, but then you head a little farther east on the Illinois side, even right here in St. Louis, and you've got cloud cover that is socked in the entire area. Some low clouds, in fact, and fog. So we have to recover from the fog first before we'll get any showers to develop. But you can see on the satellite and radar, Alley, it's really right along 44. You go west of there, you're sunny and bright. East of there, you've got the cloud cover, and you've even got some showers that are developing out towards Effingham. Those showers are moving this morning. That is good news. They're not just stalling out, but you can see over the same areas that saw rain yesterday, Belleville, Nashville, even Troy, Illinois, seeing those showers develop. That's where we'll have the best chance of isolated flash flooding because the ground is so saturated. We'll be watching for that later today, and of course we'll time out the rest of your forecast coming up in just a little bit. Allie, for now, back to you.
All right, Anthony, thanks. Happening 1 hour from now, we will learn the name, colors, and the crest for our expansion MLS team. Ryan Henson is live downtown near the stadium construction site for us. And Ryan, this is such an exciting day for St. Louis. So do you have any word of what they might be announcing?
No word, but I got to guess. Now you got to bear with me. It's the short list, got short sleeves on, so not too much. I'm going to go with the Sizzlers. It's not that good of a name. It sounds like something at Waffle House, but you know.
Sounds tasty.
We'll leave it to the pros to figure that out. You know, hopefully they got a nice little flavorful game and keep us all excited, you know what I mean? But they were supposed to make this announcement in front of all of the fans, big crowd, but it's 2020. We know how it goes, COVID-19, and we can't have nice things. So they're going to be doing it virtually. If you head to KSDK.com, we have a link on our web story. You can watch the announcement there. Some fans actually are going to be in attendance, kind of. There's going to be cardboard cutouts of fans, and it'll be on hand for the announcement. A few fans will even get an official scarf with the team name delivered to them. So they'll be the first with some team merchandise right there. The team was set to debut in 2022, excuse me, but due to COVID-19, it's been pushed back another year, so the team will actually take the field in 2023. The announcement will be made virtual today, so the fans will know the name, the colors, and the crest, and we will obviously be on our way to the next expansion team. Now, obviously, the stadium will be behind me in probably a couple of years, but right now it's still under construction, but it is still on schedule to be completed as time. So a little bit of patience, I think, like everything else in 2020, and we're going to have ourselves a new St. Louis professional soccer team. I'll send it back to you guys.
Something to look forward to. Okay, Ryan, thanks. 10:04 now. Developing today, a former youth soccer coach has been charged with statutory rape, accused of having sex with one of his 16-year-old players. 31-year-old Hugh Patrick McVeigh is a former coach at Lou Few's athletic club. Police say he began texting the victim earlier this year with inappropriate messages. They say that led to sex at his house and at least once at the home of one of her relatives in Kirkwood. If McVeigh pleads guilty to the charges, he will have to register as a sex offender. New at 10, the Children's Zoo is closing. The children's area at the St. Louis Zoo allows kids to get up close and personal, even pet the animals. Zoo officials announced this morning it will be closing at the end of October. It'll be replaced by a temporary dinosaur exhibit. City of St. Louis is tightening restrictions on restaurants, bars, and any businesses that serve liquor. Starting today, capacity will be capped at 50%. There will also be an 11 o'clock curfew. The move targets people in their 20s and 30s because that's where they are seeing the biggest increase in cases. Just a couple of weeks ago, Mayor Lyda Krewson opted for what she called a more surgical approach, temporarily closing bars that weren't following the rules.
The prevalence among 20 and 30-year-olds has continued. That's been very consistent over at least the last month. And with that consistency, we feel like we have to take some additional approach in order to try to tamp that down.
Those restrictions will stay in place through September 7th. Daily cases in St. Louis City, though, are going down. The 7-day rolling average is currently at 59 cases. That's down from 98 daily cases from the peak on July 29th. Illinois is helping small businesses that are struggling due to the pandemic. Governor J.B. Pritzker says the state is distributing $46 million in grants from the Federal CARES Act to more than 2,500 restaurants, barbershops, and gyms. And this comes as we get some positive numbers from the Labor Department today. The number of laid off workers in the U.S. applying for unemployment aid has fallen below 1 million for the first time since March. It's the second straight drop. The decline suggests that layoffs are slowing. A promising vaccine for COVID-19 will be tested at St. Louis University. Researchers will conduct phase 3 clinical trials of Moderna's vaccine candidate. 30,000 people around the country will test the drug. SLU is currently taking applications for volunteers with no known history of infection of COVID-19, and researchers say it is safe.
One thing that people need to know is they cannot get COVID disease from the vaccine itself. There is no way. We don't know if this vaccine works or not. That's why we're testing it.
You can go to the 5 on Your Side app to see how you can sign up for the trial. We want to take you out live this morning to the Missouri Botanical Garden. Looking beautiful. Well, that big dome right there, that's the Climatron, and it's reopening today to visitors. The Climatron features a tropical rainforest setting, and it has been closed since the garden shut down at the onset of the pandemic. You can check it out Thursdays through Sundays. AMC plans to reopen this month. The theater chain wants to have more than 100 locations open starting on August 20th. AMC Streets of St. Charles 9 will be among those theaters to reopen. As part of new safety measures, AMC says all staff and customers must wear masks. Hand sanitizer and disinfectant wipes will be widely available, and seating capacity will be limited. Might be a good day to stay inside and see a movie because you're looking at more rain today, Anthony.
I was just thinking, we've had a common theme here the last couple of days. Yesterday was a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Today it's AMC.
Right.
Yeah, good indoor planning for sure. We've got more showers popping up this morning, Allie, in the same locations that saw rain yesterday. There's a look at the satellite and radar. Belleville, I'm talking to you. Yesterday, close to 5 to 6 inches of rain, and you're starting to see light showers. We'll walk you through the rest of the forecast and let you know who needs to be on guard for flash flooding today.
Okay, Anthony. And when the pandemic hit, not a whole lot changed for one homeschooling mom who lives in Hillsboro. She's going to share how she makes it work with her 4 kids. And Facebook's latest effort to keep bad information about the election out of your news feed.